So Diane Nelms, who is one of the original creators of This Morning, has said that she's felt for some time that the show has looked tired and was in need of being revamped. And she says that it's a general rule that no show is less than the presenters, that no presenter is greater than the show, and that it's not Philip Schofield's. What's the matter? It's not Philip Schofield's fault that the show needs to be axed, but that it should go. She thinks it should run until July, and in September bring back something completely different. She says a completely different presenting team. I think a completely different format. She says I would get rid of Holly and all of them because I think they're going to continue to attract the wrong kind of tabloid interest. Well, of course they are. You can't think of Holly without Philip Schofield. I think 36 years is a long time for one particular format to be on television. It should be changed. And I think we are in need of being treated more seriously. I think we need a more focused show. I think the magazine format is great, but there are many ways of putting that together. And this constant jokery that's dogged This Morning is in I think is in need of being revisited. And she talks about the tumultuous run of events around Philip. I think really Philip is the focus of a lot of nastiness and a lot of frustration, and I think that tells us more about the production team and more about the tired nature of the program. As she says, the program is greater than the individual. So if one individual can scupper so much, the program has really lost its focus, hasn't it? And I think it's now time for the bosses in iTV to sit down and wonder if production is getting in the way of presentation, if production has got in the way of the message. And I think in this particular case it definitely has. And I think production has got too big for its boots. It needs to be rethought. I think an entirely different team needs to be assembled, not only in front of the cameras, but also behind the cameras. And different principles need to be presented. And then I think the advertisers will come because they'll be excited to be involved in something new.